Greetings to you. Welcome to the Pass Real Estate Exam group. And if you're not a member, we encourage for you to join us. This is going to be a short conversation on getting you ready to pass the real estate exam. What I have found is that we do attract three clusters. The first group is the individual who stumbled upon the Pass Real Estate Exam group on Facebook or on YouTube, and then you are starting. You know you want to get your real estate license, you're starting it off. We still welcome you because eventually you're going to reach your goal of what? Passing the real estate exam. To that individual, we continue that conversation because we're able to help you in getting started on your real estate license here in Maryland. Do feel free to connect with us and we shall get you started. Then we have the other group, and this group is the individual, or these are the people who are taking the real estate course right now. I'm sure it is overwhelming. Maybe you have an instructor, maybe you don't, and there are a couple of things where you're like, I need to check out other resources. You're welcome to continue and stay in this particular conversation. You can put your comments on the comments box, and we shall make sure that we respond. So to this individual who's currently taking your course, we're going to definitely share some resources that are available while you are taking your real estate class. And then eventually you're going to go to the next group. And this is the individual who is looking to pass the real estate exam. Either they haven't gone to take the exam yet, or they have gone to take the exam, and this is a person I label as experienced. They have gone to take the exam and things did not work out, and therefore we are able to reach their goals of passing the real estate exam. Welcome. This is applicable to all three. Where we're going to get started is I am going to go ahead and explore the conversation on passing the real estate exam. So the exam is going to be presented in two parts. We'll be talking about that and your resources. First off, in case we haven't met yet, my name is Brenda Kasuva. Social media, I'd love for us to connect. You can find me by my name, Brenda Kasuva, or Training with Brenda hashtag for you to find my stuff. You can scan the QR code and get my contact information onto your phone, or on the left-hand side is all the ways that you're able to connect with me, either with a conversation over the phone, email, or going to our website. Some of the free resources, free in terms of your investment is time to use them, are going to be the two. Our Facebook community, if you're not a member yet and you're watching this elsewhere, join us. Pass Real Estate Exam. When you go to the group sections, or rather the group section, you're going to go to Facebook groups, Pass Real Estate Exam, or you're just going to search for the group is Pass the Real Estate Exam. I am your administrator. We do have two moderators who are able to help us in managing that particular platform. I look forward to seeing you there. The other spot that you're able to get a lot of resources is on our YouTube channel. Every week, we are striving to upload videos there. When you find us by going to YouTube, search for Brenda Kasuva, go ahead and subscribe, and you will be alerted when we go ahead and upload new videos, which again, our goal right now is one a week. You will find two playlists that will work well for you. One is going to be on the content on the national side of things, where it doesn't matter where you are, you will be able to appreciate the content there. And then the other playlist is on Maryland content to the individual who's working to get their real estate license as a salesperson in Maryland or as an associate broker or broker in Maryland. You will be able to learn from that content there. The other people who are also able to benefit that I have also engaged with is the individual who's licensed in another state, and now you're looking to get your Maryland real estate license. Definitely that playlist is going to help you. We're also available for tutor sessions as well. This is the link to our YouTube channel. You can scan the QR code or go to YouTube, search for us, or you can go directly to that website, youtube.com/C for channel/Brenda Kasuva. What are some of the helpful tips that I wanted to share with you today in terms of you being successful to pass the real estate exam? One is it will be so basic, but if you practice it, you're definitely going to see some results, positive results. Read the question more than once. It sounds so simple, but every time I go through an exam prep and somebody's reading the question, sometimes we read too fast. It's not even sometimes. We tend to read too fast and we miss one word. So maybe a strategy that is not up there on the slide deck is going to be read the answers first and then read the question. That way, when you're reading the question, you kind of have an idea of the choices that you have, but definitely read the question more than once. You have a piece of paper and a pencil. Majority of the testing facilities will provide that, whether it's PSI or Pearson VUE, for you to take notes as you tackle the question. Some you're going to use process of elimination. And when you're left with two choices, pick one. It's better you picking one than not answering the question. You're able to flag it for you to be able to come back and review it later. When we're talking about time is going to be presented two ways. The first one is life events come about. There's no way we can avoid them. So you do need to schedule your exam as soon as it is possible. What is possible? You've completed the licensing class. You got notification that you're now able to take the exam. Go ahead and do it. Yes, you will feel you're not ready. Go ahead and schedule that exam as soon as it is possible. The next thing is with time is, okay, life event happens and you're not able to take it when you scheduled it. You always have the opportunity to reschedule it. The other point I'm going to make is most of the states are going to have an expiration time frame. What are we addressing here? You started your licensing class, you finished, let's say June the 1st, 2022. Some states, for example, Maryland, are going to give you a time frame in terms of how quickly or how soon or how long do you have to go take the exam. In my state, Maryland, that is 1 year. So if I finished the class on June 1st, 2022, I'm expected to have gone and taken the exam and passed both parts, the national part of the exam and the Maryland law part of the exam within 1 year by June the 1st, 2023. So check with your state and confirm the time frame or the instructor if you're currently taking the course, because you do need to plan. If I finish the class on June the 1st and I schedule to take the exam, let's say June the 6th, then what am I going to do in those 5 days? I need to plan. So no matter how long you have, you need to plan and see how you can, one, break it down into smaller bits. It's a lot of content. Yes, you are or were overwhelmed when you took the course. Let me give you a point of view. There are 2 textbooks that the schools that I teach for use here in Maryland. One of them is this particular textbook. So one of them is this one, the Maryland, what is it called? Maryland Real Estate Practice and Law. So this is the 15th edition. No worries whether you have the 15th or the 16th here. That's not the story that I'm trying to share. So whether you have the 15th or the 16th edition, again, that's not the point here. I'm trying to share with you that this textbook has 14 chapters, and it has of content 268 pages. And then we have this other textbook as an example. I do realize that they have now moved over to the 21st edition already, but giving you the point of reference, it's 21 chapters and over 500 pages. So as an instructor and you, we're trying to cover 21 chapters to the best of our ability on the national side, and we're trying to cover 14 chapters on the Maryland side, a totality of 35 chapters. And in my state, Maryland, is 60 hours. Some states, it's more than 60 hours, but then maybe you have an additional textbook. But either way, you will feel overwhelmed with the content of this particular course. So when you're trying to study for the exam, you'll be like, oh my goodness, I don't even know where to start. Break it down into smaller bits, and we'll continue the conversation with your time to study. About 2 hours is the recommended time frame. I'm sure you can do more or less, but at least strive to have regular breaks during your study time. Read the content if you have the time, and then test yourself. But maybe you don't have time to read the content, therefore expose yourself to as many questions as possible. You can find them online, the exam preps. You can purchase some exams online as well. However, when you're exposing yourself to the questions, also the ones provided in the textbook from your instructor as well, time yourself, because exam is going to have a time limit as to how much time you have to go through the questions. So while you're practicing, time yourself, look up how many questions are expected on the exam, and go ahead and break it down based on how much time you have. There are 2 testing facilities. One of them is PSI, and the other one is Pearson VUE. So PSI is one of the testing facilities. They are located in Nevada, and PSI and Pearson VUE have booklets or handbooks or bulletin that you are able to access on their websites that break down the content. PSI as a testing facility will be familiar to you if you're in one of these 24 states. So I'm in Maryland. Therefore, we are very much aware with PSI testing facility for all of our licensing exams here in the state of Maryland. And then Pearson VUE is the other testing facility for the remaining states. What do you do with that information? I do have a video that I'm going to put in the description that's going to be able to walk you through on how to get the bulletin or the packet that is applicable to your state, whether you're going to be using PSI as your testing facility or Pearson VUE. What I'm displaying right now is an example pertaining to our Maryland, and where I will get to the pages that break it down for you, the content that you can expect. There are 2 parts. The national side will have, for us under the PSI side, we'll have 11 topics, and these pages here are breaking down for me what I can expect in that specific topic. So what you're going to do in terms of planning and breaking it down is pick one of the topics. You probably have an idea as you're looking at this particular bulletin or packet, what you're strong in and what your weak points are. If you're not, then maybe you go based on the number of questions, and that's what you start focusing on. In majority of the states, it's either going to be contracts or the topic of agency. So when you're studying, that's what you're spending your time on, breaking it down into smaller bits and using your textbook, quizzing yourself, timing yourself. Beyond that, we are available to go through the content with you. We have a group coaching session that is available on the first Saturday of every month. This is a 3-hour session because we are going through the Maryland content and the national content. So this is a combo covering both parts of the exam, 90 minutes for each part. And that's the first Saturday at 9:30 Eastern, applicable to the people who are working to get their Maryland real estate license. I do not want to discount the rest. Therefore, we have 2 exam group coaching sessions that are going to cover different topics. Here, it doesn't matter where you are, whether you're in Maryland, Virginia, Connecticut, Texas, Delaware, doesn't matter. Whether you are exposed to PSI or Pearson VUE, the national content is going to be the same. So we have 2 sessions. Second Thursday, 6:30 p.m. Eastern, which is 5:30 Central, which is 4:30 Mountain Time, and 3:30 on the Pacific Time. On the second Thursday, you're welcome to join us. It's a virtual session that we offer via Zoom. The other opportunity is the third Saturday at 4:30 Eastern, only covering the national content, different topics on the second Thursday, or the third Saturday, 4:30 Eastern, 3:30 Central, 2:30 Mountain Time frame, and 1:30 on the Pacific Time Zone. You're able to register for either of the 3 sessions on the website, brendakasuva.com. You're welcome to scan that particular code as well for you to be able to schedule and attend those sessions. Keep plugging into our YouTube channel. We welcome you to subscribe and get more alerts as to when we upload our videos. And definitely check us out on Facebook if you're not a member yet. We also do offer tutor sessions as well, just specific for your needs as well. Check out brendakasuva.com. Thank you so much. Go ahead, put your comments or feedback on the comments box. I am going to follow up. Take care. That was awesome, right? Thanks for watching. We know that you are on your way to passing the real estate exam. So do me a favor, subscribe so that you get notifications when we add on to this particular channel. Put your comments below. Go ahead and like. We truly appreciate it. We want to make sure that you reach your goal of passing the real estate exam. We invite you to join us at our next group coaching session that we offer on a regular basis. In addition to that, you might want one specific for you. We offer tutor sessions. Our website is brendakasuva.com. Go ahead and schedule. I will see you there.